Hello, soulmates. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, you are highly welcome. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to cut a three-quarter trouser. This trouser is free. It has two pockets by the side. It has a drawstring at the waist. You can also make it without adding a drawstring, just like this picture I'm showing you. And you can also attach an ashoke to the hem, but I did not attach to mine. Without wasting much time, let's get right into this tutorial. So guys, let's do a little calculation. So this calculation can guide you on how many yards you will need and also how many inches you'll be folding. So I'm starting with 1 inch. That 1 inch is my seam allowance. Then I will measure my hip divided by 4. Then I will add ease allowance to the trouser because the trouser is not a fitted trouser. So I'm using 2 inches for the ease allowance. Then a crotch extension. So this my crotch extension is my hip divided by 16. So my hip measurement divided by 16 is my crotch extension. Then I will now add 1 more inch for the sewing allowance. So 1 plus my hip divided by 4 is 9.5. Then the ease allowance 2 inches. My crotch extension, that's hip divided by 16. So I just round it up to 2.5. So everything I have here now, everything I have here should be about 16 inches or so. So that 16 inches will be for the folding of the front, and for the back I'll be adding a little bit of extension to the back folding. So if you are using 16 inches for the front, so if you want to cut your back, you will need about 17 inches. So with that, you can calculate the number of inches you will need to make your trouser. So now after getting that, you fold your fabric. So I folded my fabric. So at the bottom I added my hemming allowance for the trouser. So that's the hemming allowance there. So now the next thing I will measure now is the length of my trouser. So I'll measure the length of my trouser. I decided to go with a length 30 inches, just 30 inches. So that was what I used. Then I'll be removing 1.5 at the top for the band. It's actually 2 inches. So I'll be removing 2 inches at the top for the band. So after that, I will rule a line at that point. Then I will also rule another line at the top, and that new line is now my sewing allowance for the upper part. So it's half inches, half inch apart. So that's the sewing allowance for the upper part. So the next thing I will do now is to place my tape rule to locate my crouch length. So from if you don't know how to calculate your crouch length or how to get your crouch length, I will link a video in the comment section that will guide you on how to locate your crouch length, how to take a trouser measurement, and how to locate your crouch length. So for the crouch length, I usually use the inseam method to get my crouch length. So that was how I got the crouch length at this point here. So now let's start taking the measurements we calculated earlier. So I'll start with 1 inch. So that's the sewing allowance at that point. My hip allowance, my hip measurement divided by 4, that's 9.5. Then the ease allowance of 2 inches. So at this point here, you rule the line up to the waist, up like this. So the next one you will now measure is your hip divided by 16 and the extra 1 inch to sew by the side. So that's how you take the measurement. So when you get to your ease allowance, you rule the line to the waist. Then you continue by taking the crouch extension and the 1 inch again for the sewing. So you connect the curve to the hip just like this. Then I'm adding half inch around this crouch to sew it. So remember to add a half inch so it does not take from your measurement. So after getting the line, I had another half inch around it. So because this is a free trouser, I'm just taking it straight down. So I'm taking it straight down. So I'll go ahead and cut this. And like I said, for my trouser, I want it to be have a drawstring at the top. So I'm not measuring my waist measurement at that point. So this is what the front looks like. So we'll go ahead now and cut the back. So you fold your fabric. Like I said, if you from my measurement, it was 16 inches. So if I want to fold the back, I will fold 17 inches because I usually extend the back by 1 inch. So guys, you place your front on the back just like this. So place it just like this on the back. Like I said, you should have 1 inch extra for the back at the crouch area. So the side should align. That side there should align. But for the crouch area, there should be a 1 inch extension. So I'll go ahead and measure the 1 inch there, just 1 inch extension at this point. That's 1 inch. Then to increase the center back for back, the center back, I will also extend it by 2 inches. This is to allow the butt, the bum bum to sit properly in the trouser because we don't use the same length for the center front for the center back. So you increase it by 1.5 to 2 inches depending on how big your bum bum is. Then I will reshape my crouch again. I'll reshape my crouch again. Then this is what it is looking like. So I connected this to the side from the center back. I connected it slant to the side just like this. Then this is the new crouch line for the back. The crouch line for the back is not as deep as the front. So now I lost some clip in this video. That's why I couldn't show you when I was cutting the pocket, but I will show you how how I did that very soon. I've already cut out the pocket part, but I'll show you how I did that again. So let's assume I've not cut out the side. So this is what the side looks like. So I'm placing the front on the back for you to see what it looks like initially. So let's just assume this is the side of the front. So this is what it should look like. So I measure 2.5 from the side inward like this. So I measure 2.5. Then the height I used 8 inches. So I measure 2.5 by 8 inches. Then I just slant it down like that. 2.5 by 7 or 8 inches. That was what I did. And for the pocket, when I was cutting it, the measurement was, this is how it is. So this is like two pockets. There are two fabrics here, and each one of them is 13 inches by 9 inches. 13 inches by 9 inches. That's on fold. Oh, 13 inches. The height of this fabric is 13 inches and the width is 9 inches. So when I open it up, I have 13 by 18. So I'll just trim the side. I'll trim the side on one of the sides of this fabric. So that one of the side will still be complete, just like this, while the other one will be slanted, just like we did for the front bodies. So now I've went ahead to cut the fabric I'll be using for the band, and I did not show the sewing process of this because I have a lot of trouser tutorial on my channel, so you can just go ahead and check how to sew. I'll put the playlist in the comment section so that you can just view them. So I've went ahead to add my drawstring. This is the pocket I added, and this is what it is looking like. Like I said, if you want to add a shoke to the tip, you place the shoke on it before joining the side of the trouser. You place the shoke on it before joining the side. So this is the blouse I made with the trouser. I've already posted the tutorial of this earlier, so if you haven't seen it, I will also pin it in the comment section, or you can just ask me if you need the tutorial. So this is the blouse and that's the trouser. So I made it like a two-piece. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any question for me, let me know in the comment section, and if you need a link to any of this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section so that I can send it to you directly. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.